But why would anyone want to partake in racism? It is important to note that firstly, people are not born with racist ideas or attitudes. Racism is something that is learned. There remains a small minority of people who believe that some races are superior to others. While most people today accept the diversity of our society, some also believe racial groups should not mix. A belief in racial superiority or purity can lead to what is called racial hatred. However, not all racism comes from hatred. Some of it can come from fear, anxiety, and anger. People may worry that some groups pose a threat, whether to the safety of the community or to their national identity. Take what is going on with the coronavirus pandemic right now. According to Stats Canada, between 2018 and 2019, the number of police-reported crimes motivated by hatred of a race or ethnicity decreased by 11%, from 878 to 780. Much of this decrease was a result of fewer hate crimes targeting the Black and Arab and West Asian populations. However, hate crimes targeting the Black population remain one of the most common types of all hate crimes. And ignorance plays a part in feeding people's racial attitudes as can a need to belong to one's own group. Working toward racial justice in church and society is a lifelong journey. We are all people of every color and cultural background, touched by the sin of racism. Together, we must continue to learn from each other and with the Spirit, so that we can continue to break down barriers and build the right relationships and just institutions. Because we need to work together for racial justice within our church, we must first understand the different teachings that it violates. First and foremost, racism violates the principle of human dignity. Human life is sacred, and the dignity of the person is the foundation of a moral vision for society. Racism is a direct violation of human dignity as it involves the lowering of human status and separating people of different ethnicity, race, or culture from others. Second, it harms the community and the common good. Racism violates the principle of community and the common good because this principle states that we must promote the common good and preserve human dignity. However, racism divides people and largely violates the principle of human dignity by making the victims feel like less of a person. Racism does not promote common good, rather turns people against each other. Third, it prevents us from participating in life. Everyone should have the right to participate in the economic, political, and cultural aspects of society. Conversely, it is wrong for a person or a group to be excluded unfairly. Racism violates this principle as it makes people feel like they are not part of the community and thus excludes them from the life of society. Fourth, racism defies the dignity of work and rights of workers. Oftentimes, people are paid less for their work based on race. For example, in outsourcing of apparel, workers in other countries are paid less to do labor than people in North America. Also, these underprivileged people often work in unsafe conditions in comparison to those in America.